Hello guys, so you're welcome to the movies. We're back again. We're back again.
8 p.m. on Nigeria Info.
It's gonna be a fun ride. Okay, guys, we're live and it's the movies, guys. Hello and welcome. My voice is still the way it is.
Okay.
My voice is still the way it is. So you will bear with me. Bear with me. You have to bear with me. But any which way, who is holding the full beer?
Okay, welcome to the show. My name is Focus, the Batman.
I'm the man with no name. And you're welcome to the show.
Okay, you know how we do. We bring you all your cinematic world of movies and TV alike, all the things that dropped this week and also things that happened last week. We have some sad, news and the news.
The news is very, very sad. Plenty sad news.
Some cinematic box office to go and even some juicy news that you'd like to listen to. So, without further ado, let's get into the show with all the happenings of this week. Okay, so starting off
with reminding you that you can be a part of the show by hitting us up on YouTube, Popcorn and Reels, and we are live on Instagram at Popcorn and Reels. On WhatsApp, you can send in your voice notes. That is 080-999-30137. Let's hear from you. What are you watching? What are you into? What have you seen? What are you recommending? We would like to know all this.
Okay, let's start off with something that dropped this week after 5 years. And I mean, starting to watch, like when I started to watch it, I was like, I don't even remember what happened with the part 1. It's not other than The Old Guard Part 2. In 2020, The Old Guard dropped, and it had its own conversation back then because a lot of people enjoyed the movie talking about immortals, that are heroes, that are saving people and all that don't die. And it starred Charlize Theron, Chiwetel Ejiofor in it. And now there's a part 2 that dropped this week on Netflix.
I have seen it. Have you seen it?
I started to watch it and almost begin to worry me.
It's not. So let me just say this now. It's not your fault. It's the film's fault.
The film is boring.
Well, if you have seen it, let us know. Maybe it's me that is thinking it is boring, or maybe Focus now sleep the catch up. But if you have seen The Old Guard Part 2, let us know. But funny enough, I've seen a lot of reactions online, and people are like, "What is that nonsense ending?" Or
I've not even seen it to the end.
Okay.
I've not seen it to the end.
So let me just tell you,
it's just a bunch of women running around.
It has a very nonsense ending that will tell you that it's a part 3. That's just the very annoying thing about it. Like it had nothing to tell us. Like there was nothing fantastic about it. That's the annoying thing about The Old Guard. This one, like if you remember in part 1, like there were fight sequences that you look out for. Like there was conversation. Like you get there were gang moments. This one no get one gang moment. None.
The opening was weak. It was flat. The action sequences were lame. It was cut and joint chop. I was like,
so you are even looking at the fight to say it's cut and joint chop. It is not. Anyway, let me not badmouth it. If you have seen it, let us know. Let us know.
If you have seen The Old Guard Part 2, that would be a good time for you to let us know.
But you know the very crazy thing? Like watching The Old Guard Part 2, I was like, what even happened in Part 1?
Exactly, because you're like, what's happened for Part 1?
I was not thinking, wait, she lost her immortality. Oh, that's true. Oh, okay, yes. I was like, how did she lose her immortality? See,
they didn't explain it. It happened at random.
Well, you will find, this one, at least, they started explaining it now.
Okay.
Well, if you have seen The Old Guard, I beg, let's know your take. May not be like saying, I'm waiting, I watch. I call the you stay the judge you now. Oh yeah, send us a message.
Another thing that dropped this week that I didn't even think it was going to be entertaining as it was. I mean, this is something G20 was trying to be and it was not.
The Heads of State.
Heads of State was an entertaining movie. So the chemistry between Idris Elba and John Cena was fun to watch from start to end.
I have it and it is what I have planned to watch today. But something happened I couldn't start it.
Oh God. John Cena is a comedic genius and his pair with Idris Elba was just awesome to watch. I was like, let me just watch, it's just those kind of movies because from the trailer it was, it's just kind of movies like. But I was watching, I was like, wait, so I'm actually getting invested in this movie. What did happen? It was a popcorn.
It was a popcorn. Really so I have Ballerina sitting on my system and I have the Heads of State sitting in my system. And these are the movies that I plan to watch from Friday. But because of the new animes that are out this weekend, I couldn't for the love of me And I've still not finished the Rookie. I'm in season 7 right now.
Okay.
So that's where my headspace is. But this is the last season, so I'm almost done with it. Immediately I finish, I'll be jumping straight into others.
Okay. Well, Heads of States is something I dropped this week with John Cena and Idris Elba, and it's an entertaining flick that I think you should check out. It dropped on Prime, and it has some fun. So the thing is, John Cena is a president. He was an action star, a movie star that became president.
Okay.
And Idris Elba is a prime minister, like it was a war veteran that became a prime minister of UK. So two of them now, Idris Elba doesn't have respect for John Cena because what kind of president, like, so
Wow.
the two of them, their pair was just.
Am I sensing a Russia-Ukraine in this? But anyway, guys, you can be a part of the show. Let's hear from you. Have you seen the Heads of State? Let's hear from you. The numbers, like we've called, 080-999-30137. You can send in your messages and we'll definitely pick it up from there.
Okay, so another thing that dropped this week, as if this franchise, just like the Fast and Furious, does not want to take a break or just let us breathe. As we have another Jurassic World movie called Jurassic World Rebirth, Mahershala Ali and Scarlett Johansson in this one. Oh God, I don't need tired.
No, I would actually like to see because this time it has Scarlett Johansson in
The
it.
only reason why I want to see
I want to see
The only reason why I want to see it is because it was directed by Gareth Edwards. Now, Gareth Edwards has been teased by his sister that he's having it too good in Hollywood. He's the director that directed Godzilla back in 2014. He directed Star Wars, and now he's directing
Jurassic.
So like, you don't know that you're having it good though. You're directing big franchise like this. You know, say I didn't see it like that way, but now I'm seeing it this way, and I get your point.
Well, Yaro, who is seeing it in a way, is saying, "Hi guys, finally I got to see Snow White. Oh, it is not a bad movie. It is terrible.
Okay.
The Old Guy Part 2 was disappointing, very disappointing. Part 2 was terrible. The cat on Charlie's head, yes, I said cat, not hair, was horrible." So he's talking about the wig that Charlize Theron wore. Well, the wig was okay now. It's not the same wig that they used for part 1.
No, it's not.
So now
it
new
was
wig.
shorter in part 1 now.
Oh yeah, that's true. You know, now that she lost her immortality, hair don't they grow. So that's the only excuse I can give.
Another thing that dropped this week that I know a lot of people are not going to see because I don't know, maybe just the way it is because of the trailer or whatever. But right now, Dora and the Search for Sol Dorado dropped this week, and of course, Isabella Merced did not return to play Dora, so
there's a new Dora.
There's a new Dora.
Why? Because she don't hold past the Dora.
Only God knows.
Well, guys, like we say, you can be part of the show. Let's know if you have watched Dora the Explorer.
And finally, episode 4 to 6 of Ironheart dropped and wrapped up the season 1 for Ironheart, which a lot of people have been dragging since it started airing.
Okay, so now I can officially go and watch it.
Yes, 6 episodes. Episode 1 to 3 dropped first, then episode 4 to 6 dropped, and there was a reveal at the end, which it was not important like that because it was something that was teased back in WandaVision. That was teased in many. And
then what was the reveal since it was teased?
Mephisto.
Oh.
Played by Sacha Baron Cohen, the guy who did Borat.
Okay, so here's the thing, yeah. A lot of people are online saying that for somebody who is supposed to be very intelligent,
who is supposed to be smarter than Tony Stark.
Tony Stark, she's very dumb.
Like
because in her secret lair, she's ordering Uber Eats. And they're like, are you not just telling everybody where you live? But people are arguing that Tony Stark actually gave his address to villains to say, here is my house. Like he did his house, let everybody know that this is where he is.
Because Tony Stark is smart now.
Well, any which way, guys.
But it was a foolish move, but it was a foolish move. He put Pepper's life in danger because when he said his address, his house was attacked. Pepper was almost killed. It was because of his suit.
That was actually what gingered his psychosis to want to create vision. But any which way, you guys, like we say, like the show is on. You can be a part of it. All you need, you created Ultron and Vision.
Yes.
Yeah. So guys, be a part of the show. The numbers are still there. You can call us. You can send in your message on WhatsApp. Yes, on WhatsApp and your voice note also. So let's hear from you.
Let's hear from you as we welcome the late comer that is always coming late to the show.
And he's not holding his throat like this place is cool. Something that there is heat.
But I see when they wear sweater, so I'm
No, the
sure.
reason why we are wearing sweater is that I do not just have cloth to wear. Now singlet I wear inside.
Yeah, me self is like singlets, sleeveless that I wore.
It's just that I did not know he was going to wear hoodie. You should have worn your hoodie too.
You see? You're not in sync.
But we discussed this.
Discuss
which one?
no, we
discuss
discuss
what?
That we need to like wear something together and
Which
snap.
day did
So,
when you gave me that stuff,
which stuff?
The gift that Ivan
yes,
gave you.
that was
Yes,
the idea. I was like, we need something like this. Maybe.
And I told you that you need to go and get us the shirts. Now you have to go and buy the shirt and print.
So this one know it's never from my account.
Anyway, the latecomer is in. The show continues, guys. You can be part of the show. Join us and let us know what you are watching. Have you seen the Old Guard or some of the movies that we've mentioned? Let's hear from you. Chinatu is on hand to give us the movies we should avoid for the week.
He doesn't. You did not watch anything this week.
And you were on leave. And you were on leave. Is it that your leave was a waste?
No, I saw. So I didn't see any low budget movie.
Okay.
Yes.
You were going for the high ones
Like
Cats and.
Oh, guys! I finally saw the.
Yeah, you will finally see it when we go for this short break.
Oh, wow.
I like the setup.
More talk, news, and sport.
Oh my. Oh boy. So see the time when you enter. You know the shoe.
No.
You collect it. I'll type it and send it to you. And tag Aboki.
How many minutes now? I just easy to round up. You know, I want to do this show while I come home. I do that stuff for close to 2 hours. Like at the end by 9.
So then when we come walk over.
Now they talk now. I just take 20 minutes.
That's what you do last week.
So what about those days when I come on time?
Yeah, if in 100 you only come on time like 6 times.
Yeah, you're right. That's even much, like maybe 4.
Exactly. So you see the point.
But I have to do my show. Do you understand? Like I have to be on time for my show.
Hey, finally, Black Clover. Next year.
I just knew you were going to, because I saw it on your status.
Come on, my wife just see Black Clover now. Black Clover. I say no next year. She said, what if I don't life on? She's so invested in Black Clover.
What they do if they put fee maybe 2027, I'll be like, so what if I want to feel bad for people who go die before that 2027, like movie. Somebody like this one.
Oh no, me I can die now.
Now they tell you that. Now
Let's just say get anything we say.
What you look forward to?
I don't watch the Infinity Saga, so
No.
I'm at peace.
No, you're not at peace. Let me let you know something.
So God will punish you.
Mark, if it like go on air. I think I have to say it on air.
See the anime. The first episode is 45 minutes.
My English just speak.
Yeah.
It's cool, no. Not cool like that, but it's cool.
Okay, guys, and we're back, and we have Chinatu in the building, aka the sidekick, and he's here to give us his own take. Have you seen the Old Guard?
Oh no.
You haven't seen the Old Guard?
No,
You did not see the Old Guard in 2020.
Oh no, I have.
Okay, but you
Okay,
not
but
see
you not
part
seen the
two.
part 2.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. When
But
you see,
we just wanted to
we're
know.
waiting for you.
What is it that? What?
It's so good.
No, I know. I mean, like we have seen it. Me, I've not finished it though, but I've seen.
It's not working. This movie is bad. Tell me, please tell me.
Nonsense film.
Oh God.
No, my Charlize Theron.
Charlize Theron is my love. She's
See,
my
I
goddess.
love
So she
Charlize
can't-
Theron,
she
but
can't do
I even
that.
love Uma Thurman also that is in the movie.
Wait,
But you see, yes.
So
But you see
she was a
that
waste.
there's a part where women were just running on the street. I just tired. I like, wait till they are. Why would I?
See that film. Then about women's riot. They just do any.
And then that black girl that was annoying in that person that people don't, she's still inside this one.
No, but see, in part 1 you understand her character why she was annoying.
In part 1 she was annoying. I beg.
Annoying.
Very annoying. Like why she be immortal? But not die. Like
I was waiting for it.
Wow. Part 1. Well, Guys, if you have seen it, let us know there because the film paid me. I will not lie.
But one had something you get where we
annoyance.
we got to meet these bands of immortal heroes.
Yeah.
You get they're trying to do good, that don't die and everything. And then when they find out that it's selected, like it's not just random, like when that girl she was on the mission, the black girl, when she died and then woke up, like all of them now knew, there's a new member. And then we found out that they were killed like ages ago. That's her partner,
yes,
Queen,
the one that was put inside
iron casket and then drowned to
yeah.
die over and over. And then at the end of part 1, I saw that she's back. Like you get like gang they were even betrayed by one of their own, the Booker guy. Like this part 2, I don't know what's in the house.
Yeah, this part 2.
They didn't continue. They didn't tell us.
They continue, but
it's the definition of nonsense. I don't know whether I'm allowed to spoil it because the thing
Not
is
yet. Let's just wait for next week.
Well, anyway, guys, I beg, old God, watch on part 2.
So there's a message here on our Instagram live. Somebody said, "What I watched today is Heads of State. Head of State, very interesting movie. Chinatu, you should watch Head of State.
Heads of State.
Yes, I like. It's an entertaining movie. John Cena, Idris Elba.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
We posted the link in the group.
Yes, Heads of State came out this Friday.
I will see it.
Yes, you should see it. Okay, so let's go straight to some of the things that dropped last week. One of the biggest movies that is still being talked about right now with Brad Pitt and Idris Damson in it, called F1. F1 dropped last week. Then we had Metrigan 2.0, some people can call it Megan 2.0, that dropped last week. And then episode 1 to 3 of Ironheart season 1 dropped last week. And then we had Rick and Morty season 8 episode 6, Miss Skyne, Squid Game season 3, and The Bear season 4, which has been renewed for a 5th season right now.
Oh, also Sandman.
Yes,
Sandman season 2 came out and it is a press play.
Season 2 don't drop?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is a press play, don't stop. And Sandman
Solomon died.
Do you know how this thing is paining me? That they are ending it in season 2. This is the end. They are no longer doing a Sandman. But the story is fantastic. Like the depth of it.
I didn't know.
Yeah? You know, in season 1, he fought Lucifer.
Yeah.
You know, in season 1, he fought Lucifer.
Yes.
And Lucifer told him.
I understand now. You know, it's broken into 3 parts.
Yeah, so there's
the first part
there's
that
the
July
first part.
There's the second part on July 24th, and then
Yes.
there's the third part at July 31st. So
yeah, so it's in 3 parts. So the first
I'm
part,
going to wait for all of them to
the first part
combine.
is out, and I can tell you that this first part, it
6
was.
episodes in the first part. 5
See,
episodes
this
in
this first part,
one.
Wait, now they say never complete.
Yes, it never
So,
comes.
but this part that is not complete, but it's so complete. It is so complete. Like that whole continuation of his struggles with his family members. All of them are like the endless.
Yes.
So now they've even brought in more deities. They've actually brought in God, God and the angels.
They said, it was said that more deities will be added.
More deities have been added.
Too.
Some gods that their shrines have been destroyed. So nobody will worship them again. So now that means
You
they're
are
dying.
spoiling it. So
They mentioned it in season 1 now.
you said gods that are shrine.
Yes, they mentioned it in season 1. Don't worry, it's not a
remember.
spoiler. Good technicality. Let's continue.
Okay, let's continue with some more stuff. Now, Thunderbolt is out for on digital for you to stream and download. You can also catch Ballerina and bring her back. Those are
I don't know about you, but Thunderbolt to me was a bit disappointing.
Thunderbolt was an entertaining movie.
There's only one part of the entertainment
It's a band of misfits. Their chemistry worked, and it's a band of misfits, guys who are not super, who are not that super in a world filled with superheroes, and are being tasked to do 1 or 2 things.
Not that super.
Nah, it was
Not that super.
I enjoyed
the fake Captain America is a super soldier. What's his name?
Red Guardian.
Red Guardian is a super soldier. What's this other lady
Bucky.
again?
Ghost.
She's in a way a super soldier. So you say they are not that super. How are they not that
They
super?
are not that super now. The primary focus of the movie is Yelena's story and her having to deal with abandonment issue. You get her sister died. This is what she did when she was younger. That is being used to traumatize her, and they are working endlessly as villains, and she doesn't want to do that anymore. And this thing they are doing, Madam wants to join all of them together to kill them. So you see that scene where they had all of them in the
that was an enjoyable scene, Sha.
That's it. And how they had to find their way out
of that hole. That was an enjoyable scene.
So US agent was fun. I enjoyed Walker's this character in that Thunderbolt. So Thunderbolt is something you should check out.
Although, Sha, if you
I just feel the ending of
Thunderbolts
of that thing that Flash always does now, where they'll come with your hand and say, "No worry, we'll be okay." Hey, those guys ending on it. I mean, like,
see, I don't like all this mushy.
But I get. I get.
I don't understand. You don't like mushy feel good. I don't understand.
For something like Thunderbolt, yeah, that is supposed to be like the new Avengers. You cannot give
no, but they were not the new Avengers. It was a ploy that was done by Valentina De Fontaine. You get, so it's the end, and I decided to say they are the new Avengers. And even as the new Avengers, Sam Wilson is still fighting them. Copyright. You don't use that name.
You not use the name Avengers at Z. Okay, guys, you should check it out, Sha. But for me, the reason why I felt a bit disappointed is, like, if you haven't read about the supposed villain, or quote unquote the villain in the story, that's Sentry.
No, but Sentry was not the villain. The Void was the villain, and the Void was voiding people.
Well, any which way, Sentry and the Void, if you don't know about them and watching this movie, it just feel as if you are going into an AA meeting, Alcohol Anonymous or people with mental health issues Anonymous. That is what this movie felt like.
But that's what every of the characters were dealing with something. From Ghost to US
so
agents.
Basically, it's a mental health movie now.
Everybody was dealing with something.
That's what I'm saying. It was a mental health movie now.
Even Iron Man 3 was a mental health movie. Now, if I had to take it like that, on how heroes are dealing with trauma.
It was not the focal point of Iron Man now, guy.
It was the focal point of Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3, he was dealing with that thing that they're mad. To the point that any small thing, he would just jerk.
It was jumpy, yes. But this one, they made it seem as if they needed a therapist. I beg, guys, go and watch it and let us know what you think about it.
Thunderbolt was an entertaining map. I don't know why people were hating on it and saying it was a flaw.
So I understand the reason for the hate, and that's what I'm saying. It's like you person just won't watch film. They call the teller me sit down in front of doctor. So how you feeling today?
How? It was entertaining from start to finish. It started with an action sequence. It continued with an action sequence.
The major action sequence was a Bucky sequence, man. That Bucky sequence.
See Bucky sequence even there. There was plenty entertaining moments, action sequences to enjoy. And then Red Guardian was a fun character.
Where is Bucky's mask now? They don't give Bucky back his mask.
His mask was when he was the Winter Soldier. He's no longer the Winter Soldier.
Oh, man, he wear a Winter Soldier mask now. Why did they use the hand till they beat him? But
okay, we can see some of your messages on our Instagram live on Popcorn and Reels, also on YouTube at Popcorn and Reels. You can send your messages to WhatsApp on 0809-993-0137. And okay, so this isn't for us. Now let's go to some Did You Know? Now, did you know that this week, 18 years ago, Michael Bay's Transformer was released in theaters? That was in 2007 with Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox.
18 years ago.
Exactly. And on this week, 40 years ago, Back to the Future was released in cinemas.
Wow.
40 years ago. Child, what were you 40 years ago? They will never even think of you.
He said, my brother, just that because is everybody. But let's continue.
Okay, so now let's go straight into our cinematic world of movies. On a sad note, two actors sadly passed away. First, we have Julian McMahon, and who sadly passed away at the age of 56. He played Dr.
Von Doom
in the 2005 Fantastic Four. He was also in Nip Tuck, Charmed, and a lot of other shows. So sad.
Yeah, he was a warlock in Charmed.
Sad to see him go at that young age of 56. And also we have Michael Madsen, who passed away at the age of 67. Michael Madsen, you may know him in movies like Reservoir Dogs, Kill Bill. Sadly passed away. So,
the thing about Hollywood is when one person die, be like you add other people join.
Let's say they get meeting that way they need go attend for heaven like or for
Now say
fire,
one
or
person
for
dey like go
heaven.
alone.
Yeah, like what? Man, sad gist, but any which ways.
Okay, so moving on to more cinematic gist. You remember, you know the actor Craig Robinson. He was in Hot Tub Time Machine. He's in The Office. He was in This Is the End. The black guy who welcomed them into heaven and told them to light
their blunt.
This on with their halo.
Yes.
So he said he has announced that he's going to be quitting comedy. He said it has been an amazing run and y'all have been amazing and wonderful, but I'm following something bigger. So thank you so much. I love you and stay tuned. Now it has been confirmed that he started a small business. Maybe like say in the good dramatic role or something. But I mean,
so like a small business.
Small
like
business
what?
is dramatic because
you want to sell shawarma. I've been waiting in one day.
So that's what we don't know. Now, one of the biggest movies also for this year called Sinners by Ryan Coogler and to be that name Michael B. Jordan. Now there's a news that some of the costumes worn by the extras in Sinners were originally made for the Blade movie.
Are you serious?
Yes, the Marvel Studios sold all the costumes to the production team behind Sinners. So that means there's a chance we are never getting a Blade movie. Because if they had to sell off all the old costumes,
that means you are never getting a Blade.
You don't
be
be
expecting.
Yes, because the thing is that they've been the talks of a Blade.
Yes, Blade movie has been in development hell for over how many years now? To the point that Mahershala Ali has said, "Oh my God, I'm gonna go ask Ma, but I'll not do it again." It's been crazy, and it was announced in the Eternals, and Eternals came out in 2020.
Yeah. So like 5 years ago,
there was the cameo of Blade's voice at the end at the post credit scene in Eternals when he met Kit Harington's Black Knight character.
So now we know see Blade though. Now to just watch the old one minus that Blade 3.
The costume do the new movie Return and back now.
The worst Blade is that Blade 3, sha.
No, Blade 3 was it trashy.
They now carry that guy that you cannot unsee, Michael Scofield's brother, to act as Dracula. Dracula we call the threatening Blade with small picking. If you come, I will bite this baby. That was the most useless Dracula I've ever seen in any movie. Even blood for Dracula is better than that Dracula. And blood for Dracula only takes virgin blood. You haven't watched Blood for Dracula?
Why are you? They said a man with the reason they scratch beer. What are you scratching? Nothing they did.
This is shade upon shade.
Okay, so the MCU's Phase 5 has officially ended with Ironheart. Now, Phase 6 will start with Fantastic Four. Now, I'd like to ask you, Chinatu, how many of Phase 5 movies or TV shows did you watch? Let me name them. We had Ant-Man Quantumania. We had Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Same.
We had Secret Invasion, the series. We had
Same.
Loki.
Same.
Same.
We had the Marvels.
Same.
We had Echo.
Son.
Echo.
Never. No.
Which one about
As I started,
the deaf girl
the deaf.
I beg I stopped. Continue.
Wolverine and Deadpool.
Yes, same.
Same.
Agatha All Along.
Same.
Captain America, The Brave New World.
Same.
Daredevil Born Again.
Same.
Thunderbolt.
Same.
Same. No.
Ironheart.
Not seen yet.
Anyway, those were Phase 5 and Phase 5 God was awful.
Actually, phase 5 was awful. Starting with the first one,
Quantumania.
No, yes, now Quantumania was nonsense.
Quantumania.
No, it wasn't that bad.
Quantumania was
Okay, I'm not
trash.
arguing this. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you.
No, the reason why you cannot even argue it is that how change Quantumania that Ant-Man in Dotana.
Yes.
It was trash.
It was
man.
trash, it was trash.
It was trash.
Yes. Okay, moving on to the most cinematic movie just right now. Neil Druckmann, who created, directed The Last of Us video game and even the season 1 and 2. Right now, it is said that Neil Druckmann will not return to write The Last of Us season 3.
Why he versed because of I am going to be a girl dad.
Yes, they said after that dragging, they said he wrote one of the worst lines in TV history that I'm going to be a dad. Yeah. Anyway, he said he's the one leaving, but we know say they got dragged.
I am pretty sure it's not because of that.
Actually, that was the reason why.
That was part of the very big reason.
That was the reason.
I finally started it.
And I dragged him.
Keep going.
Just that episode 1 is so boring. I don't know why, but I'll try.
You can do it. When you finish, then you come back to this conversation.
I will, and there's a high possibility, very high possibility, I would not find anything wrong with that episode 3. You guys are crying.
It's not
It's not
episode 3.
episode 3.
It's not episode 2 is fantastic. The one
with episode 4.
Don't worry,
Just
they go.
Don't worry. Just when you get to the episode,
when you will know. So Craig Mazin will write all the episodes of season 3 himself.
Congratulations to him. He should
Okay,
get ready
so
before we drag him too.
the final season of The Boys have wrapped filming, so that means we should expect.
So that is something I'm looking forward to. The
I
Boys.
mean, really, end time, it don't be too long.
Oh, that's the final season actually.
I am looking forward to it. The boys brought in an age of wowness to television.
Yes, and it's so good that it happened the same time with Invincible. So
As in, like, it just, you know, the type of thing where on, like, things you do not expect to expect.
to see, yeah, exactly, to see on TV.
No. I really enjoyed it.
Okay, so you know the Pixar animated movie called Elio.
Yeah, it's not making money.
Now listen to this. Pixar massively changed Elio after the original cut was test screened and not a single person raised their hands when asked if they paid to see the film in a movie theater.
Wow.
Now listen to this. Elio was also initially a queer-coded character until leadership told them to make him more masculine. To show you that nobody gives a foot about the woke culture anymore. Like it's
Spell the Elio, I mean,
Elio, Elio.
Elio.
Yes.
So when did they cut
So
people
they made him a queer-based character at first, but when they now ask people after screening, they say, how many of them go watch about cinema? Nobody raised their
Listen,
hand.
you have not seen it.
Yes, it's
Yeah, we talked
it's
about
it's
it
not
last
out
week,
like it's out in cinemas.
Okay.
So they now have to make him more masculine.
But even the pictures I'm seeing here, he's still
he's
he's still
giving-
flinging hands.
Yeah, it's still giving.
You say it's still playing.
Isn't a fling before they do like this?
No,
Well,
it's a cape.
Well,
said
he
you
fling
have
down.
like
As he
It's
fling
a
down.
cape.
As
I
he
said
fling
like
down,
this,
now it
like
makes
this.
the ratings drop. Now that's where the problem is. But when we are seeing a message here, top of the evening, but is Franklin is present this week. Well, I didn't enjoy Thunderbolts. The action sequence for me was too poor, and some of the sci-fi stunts were too much and unnecessary. He said Ballerina, fantastic watch for me. Once again, awesome acting from Keanu Reeves. I love the storyline, the gunplay well coordinated. Guys, what do you think about the cleaner girl and the fall guy? I intend seeing them tonight. Should I?
I'm not watching the cleaner because wait, the cleaner girl.
No, not cleaner girl.
It's just the cleaner.
It's
Yeah.
the cleaner now, but I get it.
Don't watch it. But watch the
What?
fall guy. Don't watch it.
No, the cleaner. The
You
cleaner
want me
is-
to watch the cleaner? It's not the girl.
Yes,
Yes,
now.
now,
Yes, now. I
Well,
told you to watch it.
No,
Don't
you
watch
know.
it.
A video call. We were discussing and you were telling me movies to download.
It
Remember
was
that
new
day?
then. I've not seen it when I told you to download
It
it.
doesn't matter.
But it
You
was an
recommend-
okay movie. It's not
Because
It
bad.
wasn't bad.
It was trash.
Anyway,
Why?
he
Because
continues to
because
say-
it was directed by Martin Campbell, who did Casino Royale, Golden Eye, and some fantastic movie. But carry on.
Well, he continues to say, waiting for the 4th season of Black Mafia Family. That's what Franklin says here. Well, I will advise you, watch it and watch The Fall Guy.
Watch the Fall Guy.
There will be interesting movies.
Entertaining movie, I must say. Yes.
Okay, now say you know like
That movie was oh god.
It's just like people are not liking Thunderbolt like that, and you are liking it. It's the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
It's the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
Thunderbolt was one kind, but
Go
guy,
watch-
watch it.
So what was the problem with cleaner?
Is that she was cleaning too much?
Wait,
oh.
no, I want to ask him.
Is that she was cleaning too much? You think what they pay now?
Did the supper remind you of your life? Because I don't know what to do with that film.
That
The
film
film
was
was
a die-hard
okay.
wannabe.
Which one is it? Do you know how
Yes.
many wannabe movies have been there?
Even
But
the
that's the
wannabe,
thing.
even
Even
the
the guy-
wannabe, you see which software for the
Even the
wannabe.
die-hard wannabe, they know that they are self-aware that that's what they are copying. Like Under Siege was die-hard on a train. Speed was die-hard on a bus.
Okay, this one is Die Hard that is a cleaner now.
There's a
Eh,
cleaner.
no.
It's the same. It's the same building, same person that is stuck outside trying to get in, trying to. I beg that movie.
Did they tell you we want to be a Die Hard wannabe? Or
Yes,
we don't?
because it copied everything about Die Hard.
And that's
it's just a
funny,
woman.
because somebody did copy and paste. Now use female lead.
Yes.
My brother, watch it. And for the fact that focus is vibrating like this is interesting.
Well,
You said it. For the fact that he's vibrating like this, you should watch it. Because I don't know what they do you. You see all those boring movies when they win awards.
What's the name of that one that is 4 hours, 30 minutes, and
now you have
53
to remind
seconds?
us. We're not going to remember the hours.
What's the name?
I'm
again?
not reminding
You are a very
you.
foolish foul.
What is the name?
I'm not reminding you.
Guy Ritchie, a guy who is
Wait
at
now.
why Mind
again.
it, it's about what's the name of this guy again?
3
Oh,
hours movie.
3 hours.
Yes. What's the name of that old man again?
Oh God.
I know. I'm not telling you.
We will remember. Don't worry.
Even if it's tomorrow, I'll remember and I'll
Yes.
call you. You are a very foolish fowl.
Tell me now, what's with that old man, the popular guy?
I'm not
No,
telling
no, do to tell me the name
I've
of
forgotten the guy then.
What's that? How about?
Very dry film. 3 hours. They were just talking.
They were not just talking.
Talking.
He had one of these.
You now carry gun, shoot someone. What?
This one they happy. What is sweeter than the dialogue?
That's all.
Hey, you know said, well, I'm like, what did they trip you for this film?
Dialogue where you go
The
sleep, wake
dialogue
up,
was
sleep, wake
mad.
up.
The story was fun. It's about. Oh, I'm not going
I
to.
beg get that.
If you take 1 or 2 lines, take do for
Yawa.
Yawa, you go tell us. But I don't know why you think they switch it. We don't see anything with it.
Dry film like
3
that.
hours.
3 hour boring movie. That won award. At that
That's one
award.
Google. You see.
with Pachetino. I mean, I wait
Al Pacino.
Al Pacino. The name will come up there and I look at you. It's about to happen. Wait, it's about to happen. It's so boring. They don't give me everything.
Exactly, because it's not boring.
Wait,
It's boring.
Because it's not boring.
It's boring. Ah.
Wait.
That wait. That hey.
We don't need to even go. If I know what to do.
I-
All Al Pacino.
No movies. Come that film dry guy.
It's not dry. The movie is highly 95% on Rotten
The
Tomatoes.
people that viewed it and rotting it are rotting because that film dry.
Very, very
I
dry.
regretted 3 hours 30 minutes.
See, okay. You said the people, but you even want to say critics, but even audience gave it an 86%.
My brother, now you go
So
watch
it's
that
only
film.
it's only
Wait
you
am
people that
86
don't
times.
know anything.
Now
Find
you
the
watch
name
am
now.
86 times.
Don't worry, give me 2 minutes. I'm close. Let's
Find
see.
the name. I'm not gonna show. See here. Yeah, I'm not gonna show you. You will suffer.
No, I want to suffer.
Okay,
I want to suffer for this.
Okay, carry on. I wish you
If
good luck.
immediately I see it, I will just
I
know.
will, of course, now. What is
Oh God, you see.
Immediately I see him. Immediately I see him.
we go
The
know.
Irishman. The Irishman. Very dry film.
The Irishman is not a drama.
3 hours 29 minutes 50
Fantastic
seconds.
movie.
2019 movie.
Fantastic acting.
Oh my God.
Great plot twist.
Just enter motor, just the drive.
What?
Come the gist.
What plot twist?
The plot twist, he just carry gun shoot person. Now say, oh, they send me to kill you. I was the and you follow am oh, una come drive go another country. Come say una wan go kill another person.
That's
Because-
not why
Look at
no
that.
be wetin happen for the movie.
Na wetin happen
Kai,
be
why
that.
they lie like this?
Now wetin happen be that?
So this year.
So imagine say now let me give you the storyline. Imagine that Chinatu misbehave. They now sent me and Focus to go and kill Chinatu. We now reach there to kill Chinatu and now shoot Focus and say actually no be Chinatu wan kill na you.
That's not the which story be that?
Now
It's
the
a
story of
plenty.
Irishman be that. That is exactly what happened at
No
the
be
end.
wetin happen. Oh
That-
God.
see,
this
I have
movie-
heard-
I even
you-
remember plots.
I have
That's why
saved you 3 hours 30 minutes of your
I
life.
said I can't use that jet to open my brain, wash my brain, come up with this. I don't want
That is what happened in the Irish script.
Rubbish
Sorry,
film.
the Irishman.
You know the funny thing about the movies that you people are using to drag me. Every other person rated it high, both critics
My
and
brother,
audience.
every other
But the
person
movie
is
you
mad.
were using to watch. Hey!
Stop saying
Don't see.
a lot of
You notice that how
I
come
do
I
have
now
to
because I
keep
know
waiting
they shout.
for
Because
your- for
if
your-
I choose
I
to
go
shout,
off your mic.
if I choose to shout, the movie that we're using to drag you is whack, is cat. The movie we're using to drag you, Gods of Egypt, is whack. None of them, they are rating
People
no reach
like
half
Gods
of the
Egypt.
Irish. Who?
People like Gods
Let's
of
check
Egypt.
Gods of Egypt now and the rating Gods of Egypt. You will see both audience and critics said it was 50%. 50%. Mine 95%. Let's go to Rotten Tomatoes and show you. Even audience say it was whack. We're going to check
See,
out.
no,
Calm
no,
down.
no, no,
Wait.
let's check that.
You know, so I just say now say I know
Go ahead, allow me finish.
because if I choose to shout,
Shout finish now.
Can I
see,
Abuja
see,
people.
wait. Critics gave it 15%. Audience, even audience, so we're gonna say they say 37% because why? It work. Now let's go to cat.
Okay.
Wait now, you don't.
No, but cat own a 2% shout, but
Are you seeing? I say nobody will rate the movie so we say that rate.
Go
See
ahead.
cat won't even pass because of it. Cat now 19. And audience is now 53.
and
Mine, audience is 19.
the reason why, if you check, most of them are men that wanted to see women in cat costume.
Whack, let's go to box office, I beg and
Okay,
see
no,
what.
I have to say something.
Please
now
do.
you said critic and
Audience.
So you see,
and audience.
you are even helping him to even talk about this thing.
The world is going through a lot. A lot of persons are going through a lot.
This was in 2019.
That's what I'm saying.
When they started going through a
When
lot.
is they going through a lot?
No, they started going through a lot in 2020.
They're not. They're not all.
They are not
Nigerian.
a lie.
They were not under Buhari.
That is a very valid point.
Gods of Egypt.
Very valid point.
See, gods of Egypt.
At
The sweetest
Nige-
plot in gods of Egypt that they would have explored was him trying to go and rescue his wife from the depths of.
Good evening, guys. I have finally watched The Sinner, so I was looking for The Sinners in The Sinner, so I don't understand even it, and I didn't enjoy it. Artistic G from Tasha. Artistic G, go and watch The Irishman.
And then you will not
appreciate sinners because there's nothing I can tell you for this one because you're looking for the sinners in sinners. My brother, you have a problem. Anybody who watches the sinners and says it does not understand, there's a very big because I feel the sinners.
My friend said, her friend said Sinners is overhyped, and I said, calm down, don't say something like that near me. Wait, let me watch it too, then I will know. Because I mean, I love Ryan Coogler and I love Michael B. Jordan. And of course, now it's vampire. I love vampires. And he has my girlfriend inside, Haley Steinfeld.
So when you not saw it, what happened?
I never see Sam Shah.
Up to now.
You guys gave me ultimatum for Thunderbolts now. I don't want Thunderbolts. What do I
Up to
want?
now, you have seen us in sinners.
Uncle, I don't get time. At least I watch Thunderbolts now. You guys gave me an
You
ultimatum.
have seen us in sinners.
I will see.
I beg, how did this guy die in sinners?
I beg now. I beg.
That's
I
one
want
of
to
the
say,
brothers. One of the brothers.
Yes, so
They bite him, man.
his
They
girlfriend.
bite him for neck.
Yes.
Bite him
Bite
for
him.
neck. Yes, exactly.
Before you know it happened, it was so painful. Not close.
Guy, you have seen us in sinners.
Papa, I don't get
Let's
time.
call for an intervention. Something is up with this guy. Is it that
You
we
like
call that
that
his
to tie
boss?
your hand.
No, we go call the boss. They need to sometimes tell him, go home. If this boy falls down and die, that Friday when they post.
Oh, I never tell you, cheese down.
Who is
What you do?
We do online. I don't fit tell now. I like it's bad.
Who is Chi?
Chief,
The
our
girl now,
editor.
the editor.
That way they follow you come.
Yes. But should be fine.
Actually, when Mo say she dey hospital, but now see the editor.
Oh no. Okay. So
There are other editors.
we started editing since Monday. 3 people they edit since Monday, and 3 people no fit do wetin Chi dey do. Then we gats go bed, carry Chi from sick bed to come finish our video. And why the video drop late by 10 p.m.
My goodness.
So now go carry who?
We gats wait as in that was the last hope.
So that means your boss needs to now understand prioritizing health and welfare.
Nobody prioritize she pass Kali and Kasim. Anything she want. Even when she want travel, go. When she want follow but say no, you must fly. For the first time in your life, you go fly. So they prioritize. They just me, I no get.
Let's go back. Okay, guys, when you look at the time, you know that it's fast spent. But Tasha, Artistic G, from Tasha, please. I don't understand this your message concerning sinners. It's a sin.
Okay, I
It's-
think somebody is trying to drag me. Good
Okay,
evening,
good-
Oga Focus. I've watched Gods of Egypt already, and it's nice. I've had a guy.
He's not dragging you. He's just trying to tell you that Gods of Egypt is a nice movie.
Gods.
It wasn't that bad. It's
God-
not the one with the
He no say he say it wasn't that
It
bad.
wasn't the
wasn't
one
bad.
with the song. There can be miracles. The one that.
No, that's God's. That's
My brother, I don't know miracles.
Yes, it's an animation. It's talking about 1998 animation.
With
Gods
the
of
Houston-
Egypt. No. So Gods of Egypt is the one that the
I
gods.
see them all.
You need to watch it.
The gods did what?
The gods, they were in human form, like the Egyptian gods were in human form, and they were
Prince
fighting-
of Egypt.
Prince of Egypt.
Yes.
Oh, another
Yeah.
time you'll be saying gods
Now,
of Egypt.
see, that movie made me love that song even
I know.
more. Oh,
We need to play
that
it
part
on
where
the-
that part where they were praying. You know that many nights we prayed with that song touched me.
Wow.
You don't understand now. It
Well,
was
more
not Gods of
messages
Egypt.
are, yes, they will sing it in the next part 2 of Gods of Egypt.
That's my opinion. I don't expect you to agree.
Tasha, Artistic G, no wahala. I don't agree. I understand it's your opinion, and I God will judge you on your opinion.
God, let's go straight into box office quickly as we're about to round up. Okay, now starting in at number 10. What? This is Spinal Tap of 1983. is in the box office. Okay, yeah, it had a re-release, but this is Spinal Tap. It has one of my favorite lines in a mockumentary ever.
Here we go.
So there's a scene where this guy was trying to show the person doing the interview, like, oh, they created their own sound system that goes to 11. Now every other system in the world stops at 10. So he was not saying, the interviewer was not asking, like, why didn't you just, he now said we added one more loud. He now said, why didn't you just let it reach 10 and then make 10 extra loud? So he now paused for like 5 seconds and I said, this goes to 11.
This one?
This goes to 11. That's the
Like,
extra loud.
There's a way you argue something bad. They don't give you points when it makes sense. You can't still J like. But now I saw it still be like you know to see how.
I get it now.
Nah, like, you just want to laugh at me.
No, I get it now.
Wow, this goes to 11. Well, inside YouTube, Yaro says Dora joined the Justice Gang and Last of Us. That's what he says. Then Ivan, Ryan Coogler didn't fall hand with Iron. He don't fall hand with Ironheart. It's a very whack show.
Ryan Coogler did not direct Ironheart. He just put his name there because.
Now, let's read the remaining message. He says you haven't seen Sinners, but you have watched Old Guard too. You have a serious problem.
Because Old Guard 2 dropped this week and it's something.
My brother, is still part of the
And
problem that
Sinners
we're
don't
talking about.
Sinners is over 2 hours long. Old Guard is 143.
Maybe you're saying not too much. No.
Nah, you got it. Say nah, they go
I
after
want
that.
to take my time to watch it. I don't
I
want to watch
beg,
it on
get
my
out of here,
phone.
man.
You want me to watch
Yaro continues. Gods of Egypt was a whitewashed piece of kite, but I miss Chadwick Boseman. Yes, he was inside the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was God of knowledge.
Wait, it's not an animation.
No.
It's a live action trash movie with Gerard Butler.
Gerard Butler was inside. Chadwick Boseman was inside. Very nice movie. You should see it.
It's not nice.
It's nice. Good evening,
Yeah,
guys.
that's very beautiful.
My name is Osh from Abuja. Glad to catch you guys. I just saw the new Castlevania Nocturne and it was absolutely amazing.
No, yeah.
Great fight scenes, fantastic dialogue too. Can't wait for the next season. Heads of State on my mind tonight.
Castlevania Nocturne, hope it's 1 and 2 you've seen because it's 2 seasons now.
It's 2 seasons, oh my brother. Oh, see, there's something about Sandman. There's a part that
No
somebody.
spoiler.
No, there's a part that somebody sings. Guy.
Oh, your thing.
See, that part, you would. See, and I like the twist that they are giving like history. You should. No. You guys, yeah.
Anyway,
Sandman.
still in the box office. Last week's number 8, this week's number 9. My 3-year list with $1.3 million. Now at number 8, last week's number 7. Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning with $2.7 million.
When is the HD coming out?
Soon. Number 6, last week's number 4, Matrigan 2.0 with $3.8 million. Number 7, last week's number 6, Lilo and Stitch, the live action movie with $3.8 million also. Now at number, At number 5, last week's number 5, we have 28 Years Later, which is going to have a sequel that is dropping in exactly 28 weeks later is going to drop. At number 4, last week's number 3, we have the animated Walt Disney Pixar movie called Elio. At number 3, last week's number 2, we have the live action movie How to Train Your Dragon with $11 million this weekend.
When is this one even coming out?
Calm down, it just dropped like 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks
Yeah,
ago.
now why is supposed to quick when they bring out the.
But you know we're in the age now, like in a month now. In short, no, just give her like 2 weeks. At number 2, last week's number 1, we have Brad Pitt with his dancing with the F1 movie that made $26 million this weekend. And new in the box office, we have Scarlett Johansson and Mahershala Ali with Jurassic World Rebirth with $91.5 million.
So someone here, Martin, is sending us a life assignment. He said, please, give me some of the hottest 2025 action movies, at least 5 of them.
Watch Heads of State. Watch
Sinners.
Watch
Sinners
Sinners.
is not. He said hot action. And yes, thank you to all you leeches. At least I proved it in the group. And when I told you, when we're talking, when you people said that it's not horror. And
I beg get that.
Brian Coogler is the genre. The genre doesn't need to be. Oh God. Oh.
Sha, I proved it to the group that I also have. Wait,
You press point.
No, I no press point. I said I've been one check what that spoil actually did.
Okay. Some of the movies here are not that hot, but let me just mention it for you because Chinatu's
But a
best
simple
movie
Google
is there.
search will help you. Instead of
Chinatu's nonsense movie is there. It's sure there are some nonsense movies said because G20 is here. A working man is here.
Very beautiful G20 working man. Please say it.
Havoc is here. The French movie Last Bullet is here. Back in action. Cameron Diaz and Jamie Foxx.
Well, Back in Action was good.
Wait, I need to watch Deep Cover. I like the premise of Deep Cover about actors who are sent to, go undercover and then they have to like use their acting to like sell it. And it has what's his name again? Orlando Bloom in it. So it's something I like to see.
It's out.
Yeah,
Yes,
scenes.
it has been out.
This
The
Demon
Accountant.
City is another of Bluetooth's best movie.
It's not my best movie. I just say that the mindless violence is anyhow. I would actually prefer, if you are talking about something action, see Mercy for None. It's on Netflix. It's a series. Mercy for None is a fantastic action flick.
And then we have The Witcher Siren of the Deep also, which took somebody 5 months to watch, but me, Sinners, that is not up to
Siren
1 month.
of the Deep. Wait, now Siren of the Deep, now say it be no.
Wait, how is that my business? How you no go know? We said it in the group. I posted it on the group, even Yaro did. So he did not know, and that's supposed to be my business.
Yes,
but somehow
because
you are
your own,
blaming me.
because of your own. Any small thing, Ryan Kluger. Now Ryan Kluger don't come up with film now. Watch him, no. You now want to go and watch
There are
Thunderbolts.
some things you don't watch.
I beg you.
some things you don't
Yaro
watch.
is talking about Sandman. He says Sandman was brilliant. I can't wait for the part 2 of season 2. One of my favorite series this year so far. By the way, thank you guys for the recommendation of the TV series The Capture.
Oh! You see, I know good thing. I'm not going to rush Sinners. See, I had the opportunity to watch it on my laptop.
So when one of the
but I
brothers
said
died,
no,
when they bite him, but
I will kill you.
They actually did.
I like how that spoiler enter.
Yes.
See, throughout today, I think I'll call you, just spoiler for you. You never see anything.
Just
Sinners
allow
has
him to
come out
finish.
since.
Allow him to finish. Just wait.
That Independence Day in the United States was 4th of July. Let's read the last message there.
There's no last message.
The second twin sister girlfriend died. I'm going to drop one.
Okay, guys, more messages that are still pouring in here. Let's take them as they hot. Good evening, guys. My name is Osh from Abuja. Gods of Egypt was actually a very good movie, in my opinion. And I'm with Focus. Some movies you need to take your time.
Take your
So
time.
have you wait
more.
now, Osh? Have you seen Sinners? If you haven't seen Sinners, just as you are typing this message now, just start watching it now.
The Asian ladies was
no
bad.
pause. Well, we are ending the show now, guys. So, any recommendations?
Yes, I do. There's this series I stumbled upon on top. It's called Little Fires Everywhere with Kerry Washington and Reese Witherspoon.
Yes, I think I know that.
Little Fires. I think I saw that title somewhere.
Little Fires
Yes.
Everywhere. God, like it's not an action. It's just like everything. Just
Yeah, it's a series.
It's a series. Yes,
Yes,
I think
I know
7
it.
episodes or so. Ah man, guys, please see it if you have the time. It's a slow paced kind of, but almost I have never seen Reese Witherspoon in that very wicked. I won't call it wicked, but there was this undertone of the white privilege, the black, but it wasn't pronounced. Ah man, no. I love that series. Please, you can see it. Please see it. Thank you.
Okay, so for me, it's an anime. It's called Clevantes. Unassuming, you would not believe it until you watch it. 45 minutes, first episode. Very intriguing, fantastic storyline. It just started. I would advise that you get on it. It's a fantastic watch. It's called Clevantes. You should check it out.
I think you should watch Heads of State. I enjoyed. I had a fun time with with Head of State with Idris Elba and John Cena.
It's almost like G20, but let's
It can never be
It can
like
never be like
G20. God
G20.
forbid.
Here, he
we
said,
think about
he's still Martin.
women
Oh, thank you
empowerment.
for naming the movies, but tell me another 5 horror movies. My brother, Google
beg.
is your friend.
Yes.
Just Google is your friend, please. Help us to help you. I beg, help us to help you.
Or you block it.
Okay, guys, it's been fun. Next week, we'll be back. But by next week, please let us know what you are seeing. So this conversation will not just be about movies that we like or the ones we did not like. You understand? Because personally, I still say Thunderbolt was but anyway, Tricia.
Can we play the song There Can Be Miracles from Prince of Egypt? Yeah.
There can be miracles.
Yeah, but for
Although
that
the twins that died did not really die.
I know say the twin they by time. It was already. I saw that spoiler.
No,
by
you don't
mistake.
understand. You know that.
In the land of
He now became that type of
No, don't.
vampire.
There's no need to spoil it.
I
again
really
for you.
want to.
There is no need.
You that spoiled
No,
you that
no.
spoiled Squid Game for everybody in that group.
Yes.
You just went.
Oh my god, I did not talk about Squid. Please, guys, if you've not seen,
I'm offering your mic because why did you go and spoil Squid Game for everybody?
I didn't spoil it for
You
everybody.
did. You gave out the ending. You gave out that Kate Blanchett.
That was not the ending. That
You
was
dey mad.
what
That-
do they call them after waiting series.
Yes.
After the scene.
It's the-
But you shouldn't have posted
I
that.
beg one arrest. That's the one I talk
Somebody will
about.
spoil something for you that means a lot.
They
It
already
could be your
spoiled it
wedding.
right
Just like one of the brothers that
It
survived.
could
at
be
the
your
end.
wedding. Yes.
I don't understand who was.
You go just there like
See,
this.
you
You
know
know
just
see your
there,
cake.
person will just run, go kiss your wife for altar.
Or when you want to cut the cake, you will not see it.
What is the
Around
title of the
whatever.
song? There can be
Can
miracles.
you see the wicked this you're putting just because I spoiled one series?
Oh.
You know how many way you don't spoil for
It's
people?
not for.
If
It's
it's
a
like that,
lie. I take permission before I spoil anything.
permission from who? You say it on air. You should know what they do your life now. You better feel it has a cost you don't know.
Well, there can be miracles. We are ending the show, guys, with the miracles, please. Oh yeah, oh bye bye.
One thing was more now they cry.
But you
Good
shouldn't
night.
have posted it.
I beg.